with the NFL draft just over 1 week away, the Giants are holding workouts for Colorado quarterback Shedeur Sanders, Alabama quarterback Jalen Milroe, and Louisville quarterback Tyler Shuck. Lewis, what do you make of this?
Obviously, Molly, there isn't consensus within the building as far as how to stack these players. There's going to be varying opinions on quarterbacks. You know, when there isn't a surefire lock, first-round guy that's probably going to be available to you that everyone agrees upon. So really what you do is you hit the road here. It doesn't matter if it's the night before the draft to make sure that you build as much consensus as possible and really prepare yourself for every scenario depending upon who is going to be there when it comes time for you to pick. When you're talking about the Giants, we're talking about here in the second round, I believe it's pick 34, and whether or not they believe it'll be advantageous for them to move up into the first. You want to make sure that this stacking is really ordered the way you need to have it ordered. They cannot afford to mess up this situation. John Mara has already made it quite clear that he wants to find a long-term answer at the quarterback position. And when you have guys here that you're going to have varying opinions on, you've got to use everything at your disposal to make sure you get it right as far as the valuation.
Remember the draft's in Green Bay, and I got a weather forecast. It's going to have a foot of snow and minus about in the 20s.
What?
Beginning Monday night. So for 5 days, if you're going to cover the draft, it's going to be a little tricky because you're going to have trouble getting around. So you, for instance, when are you going? Tuesday?
Yeah.
So when are you going on Monday morning?
Yeah.
So be careful.
Hold on. Did you say what did you say?
It's going to snow and be very chilly in Green Bay all of next week. You're not going to Green Bay, are you?
Yeah, I'm going to Green Bay. I'm going to be in Green Bay. I'm going to be right outside Lambeau Field.
Talking about gloves and a ski cap.
Hey, okay, I'm there. I'll do what I got to do. I'm not soft. I ain't like Stephen A. I can handle it. Stephen, where did you move to?
I have nothing to add because I didn't hear anything that y'all was saying. We had some technical difficulties on this side, so I just let you two handle it because y'all are pros and y'all are there to pick up the slack for me. Since you're sitting in my chair, Lewis, you should be able to handle it.
It's comfy, too.
Okay, well, I'll get you on this one, Stephen A. The NFL draft is 8 days away. The projected top 3 pick and two-way generational player Travis Hunter is making it be known he's dedicated to continue playing both sides of the ball. But what happens if the team that drafts him only wants him to play one side? Well, Hunter told CBS Sports, quote, "It's never playing football again because I've been doing it my whole life and I love being on the football field. I feel like I could dominate on each side of the ball, so I really enjoy doing it." Mad Dog, do you like this from Travis?
Come on. It's 17 games in the NFL. They don't play North Dakota State. They're not on a schedule. That season goes on forever, and he's not Concrete Charlie. Who? Chuck Bednarik, 1960, who won a championship, played center and linebacker. He's like the last guy who ever did this, and he is going to be great, and I'm all for him, and you want to use him at times offensively, but don't say something like that because that's ridiculous. You're going to quit? How is he going to quit playing football if some says, we're going to make you a corner, you're not going to be a wide receiver? I mean, that's a stupid thing to say.
Yeah.
Lewis?
No, it's not going to come to this anyway. All right. Look, he's going to play both ways. He's not going to play both ways full time, but he's going to play both ways. And you know what? And I've changed my tune about where he should start off. I talked to Deion about this when I was out in Colorado for their pro day. And look, what he should do, as soon as they have that first team meeting and they break out of that team meeting, they break into offense and defense, Travis should go ahead and go with the offense and make sure that he gets the nuance down and gets the timing down and starts working on the intricacies of being a wide receiver at the NFL level. As Deion said, and as I agree with 100%, he can step on the field immediately at corner and play at a Pro Bowl level. He'll play at an all-rookie level at least. He should go ahead and go with the offense, try to get the timing down, learn the nuance of that side of the football, and then play as much defense as he possibly can because I don't think he needs that many reps to play at a high level on the defensive side of the ball. He's going to play both sides. This is not going to come down to a situation where Travis has to quit football, okay? And any team that tries to pigeonhole him into one side of the football, you're making a big mistake anyway. This is a non-issue to me.
Hey, Lewis, it is a non-issue, and I completely 1,000% agree with you. But can we use this as a teachable moment for the young lad? Can we do that? Can we do that, Lewis? Let's do this. Let's do it now. You took the football angle. Let me take the life angle. Yo, Travis, check this out, bro, because I know you're watching. Your junior year at Colorado, you took 1,443 snaps. That averages out to 120.3 per game. That's absurd. That's an absurd amount of work to put on your body, as young and as gifted as you are. With the future that you have, you shouldn't even want to do it that much, because ultimately attrition kicks in. Father time arrives sooner than later. And the opportunities that you have to monetize all that you're doing and all that your exploits demands ultimately get compromised. So, my young brother, here's how you do this. You get drafted. You played a good soldier. You walk up in there. You talk to the coach, cajole them a little bit, and let them sporadically, in spots, periodically, play you, give you what you want, just not all the time. They'll save you for vital moments where that's needed, and you'll be utilized then. That's all. Don't come in talking, lying to yourself, talking about, oh, you ain't gonna play football, so what you gonna do? You just gonna go into the working world, working somewhere else, as opposed to the millions of dollars that you're gonna be able to make playing a game that you love, that is the #1 sport in America, that everybody reveres and loves watching. It's become a damn holiday, for crying out loud. You're gonna give all that up because you don't get everything you want? Come on, bro. Be better than that. You know you are better than that. Stop that.
Yeah,
That good enough, Lewis? That's good enough?
No, look, he knows. He knows. I mean, this is just, to me, this sounds like just an emotional reaction to someone telling him, what if a team makes you just play on one side of the football? No team's going to make him just play on one side of the ball. That would be foolish. They'd be cutting off their own nose to spite their face. You want him playing both ways. You want to use him in both situations. You just have to be smart doing it, because you're right. The rate at which he was playing two ways at Colorado is not going to fly in the NFL. It's just not going to. He's not going to be able to sustain it. He'll burn out so fast. Look, the odds will go up of him having some kind of catastrophic injury exponentially, and you don't want that. But you do want to utilize him on both sides of the football for sure. Start him off on offense. Let him take the reps that he needs on defense, just like his mentor did. Well, actually not like his mentor, because Deion started on the defensive side of the football. And when I talked to him about this, he said, hey, look, send him over to offense. He's got it on defense. He knows what to do on that side of the football. And you'll get everything you want out of this young man, because he is truly one of one. I saw it with my own eyes up close and personal. I ain't never seen nobody move like this, catch the football like this, at this age, and be ready to take the league by storm like I believe Travis Hunter is ready to do.
101, just like Mad Dog and Stephen A. Smith.
There's no Kansas
leaving it there
on the Giants' schedule in 2025.
Oh, my goodness. Buckle up, America. This guy's about to unleash. This one next to me, Mad Dog's going to tell us why he's mad. Our favorite.
Today, we have a major news story that could significantly improve the defense of the Minnesota Vikings. It's about a potential signing that has caught everyone's attention, as it involves a player from the Cincinnati Bengals, and this move could completely transform the Vikings secondary. But who is this player, and how does he fit into defensive coordinator Brian Flores' strategy? Stay with us, because in this video, we'll tell you everything. Before diving into the details of the possible signing, it's important to understand the overall approach the Vikings are taking to improve their roster. Despite having few picks in the upcoming NFL draft, the team has been very active in free agency, committing over $300 million to address various roster needs. These kinds of moves give them the flexibility to act without having to rely on the draft to reinforce key areas. One of the Vikings' weakest aspects has been their secondary, which has been a critical issue in recent years. To address this weakness, the team has set its sights on Mike Hilton, a former cornerback for the Bengals, who is seen as the ideal solution to improve Minnesota's secondary. Hilton has proven to be a standout player in the slot, a position that has become an urgent need for the Vikings. With his great experience, he could provide the stability and performance that the Vikings' defense desperately needs. Additionally, his estimated salary of $12.3 million annually would be a reasonable investment for the impact he could have. This signing not only has individual implications but also fits into the team's overall defensive strategy. Brian Flores, the Vikings' defensive coordinator, is looking to restructure the team's defense for the 2025 season, and Hilton's arrival could be key in this process. His ability to cover the slot would strengthen the inside coverage, an area where the Vikings have struggled in recent years. Furthermore, Hilton would bring his experience and reliability, which would be crucial in improving the defense against opposing aerial attacks. Hilton's signing could also offer more versatility to the defense, as under Flores' direction, players constantly rotate between different positions. This would give Hilton a crucial role in the defensive scheme, allowing the team to better adapt to various offensive threats. It would also ease the load on Byron Murphy Jr., who could focus more on his role as an outside cornerback, knowing he has a reliable ally in the slot. But now, we want to hear your opinion. Do you think Mike Hilton would be a key addition for the Vikings and an essential piece in Brian Flores' defense? Or, on the other hand, do you think the team should explore other options, perhaps in the draft or in the free agent market? Leave your comments below. We'd love to hear your thoughts. This is just the beginning, as Hilton's signing could be one of several strategic moves to strengthen the Vikings' defense for the upcoming season. So, don't miss our upcoming updates on this topic and much more in the world of the NFL. See you in the next video.